All right, severe weather is expected across the East Coast and Midwest over the next couple of days, which could impact a record 72 million Americans who are projected to travel for the 4th of July.
So more than 800 flights are currently delayed and 283 have already been canceled for today.
Fox Weather's Mike Seidel is live in Clearwater Beach, where the sand is white. Good morning to you, Mike.
Good morning, Ansley. A beautiful morning here on the Gulf Coast of Florida. And keep in mind, this is a big weekend. These beaches were packed last night. Let me show you first the surf. It's up about 2 to 3 feet, a little choppier than normal. They had the yellow flags yesterday. They'll probably fly the yellow flags again today. By the way, the water temperature is 87, several degrees above average for this time of the year, and that also plays in to the upcoming hurricane season. Nice sunrise. Of course, it is June, so the sun doesn't rise over the Gulf, it rises over the land. The breeze is nice and cool today. I want to show you yesterday. This is 7:30 last night, guys, out here at Clearwater Beach. Does it get any better than this? Water 87, air temperature 85, a nice breeze from the southwest off the water. Just the beaches were just packed right up till sundown. Unfortunately, the clouds blocked the sunset. Okay, here's what's going on. We've got the radar right now with some rain north of us, some showers and thunderstorms in the Gulf. But over the next several days, this cold front, which now stretches from Boston to D.C., northwest of Atlanta, is going to come down and stall off the southeast coast into the northern Gulf. And that's where we could have some low pressure developing. The National Hurricane Center now says the odds of something developing tropical or subtropical, 40% over the next 7 days. We'll be watching that. But storms on the beach, get off the beach if there's lightning and thunder. And guys, I want to tell you that back about 2002, I went to a national restaurant chain. They were offering all-you-could-eat lobster for $29.95, and yours truly pounded out 15 lobsters and lived to tell about it. I went home and the scale said I gained 8 pounds. The following week, the record was broken by some big football player. So there you go. I can't eat hot dogs, but I can eat lobster.
He's still mad about it.
Well, it was a competition? Well, you just made it a
No,
competition.
it was just come in and try to break the record. Most people would pay $29.95 and eat 4 or 5, which is still a great deal. But I said, what the heck, I'm going for the record. I was with my sister-in-law, and those last 3, woof, they were tough getting down.
Wait, but you had the record until the football player came in.
So you are a champion.
The next week. I've got a Polaroid to show me. What they did is they took a Polaroid picture with a rubber lobster. So that's on my wall somewhere.
You got to get us
Something to
So
be very
my
proud
money's on
of.
Joey Yeah, my money's on Joey Chestnut.
Okay.
That's great. Thank you, Mike.
You know, a lot of people have other...
So we got a lot of storm clouds now gathering in the southeast ahead of the holiday weekend. Don't like to see that. Bracing for rough weather that may impact the travel and the celebrations. Fox Weather's Mike Seidel, Clearwater Beach, Florida. And Mike, good morning. What's it looking? Well, it looks pretty good right now. How are you?
Hey, good morning, Bill. How you doing? Heading to the 4th. Not a bad day to be working on the beach, I can tell you that. Now, we do have storms up in the Gulf, up near the Big Bend of Texas. You can see that on radar. There's not a lot out there right now, but the models forecast more action in the Tampa-St. Pete area this afternoon and this evening, and for that matter, the next several days. One of the reasons we're out here is because the National Hurricane Center has designated an area from the northwest Gulf into the southwest Atlantic, off the Carolina coast, the Georgia coast, and off Jacksonville as a potential area for development. The odds as of 8 a.m., 40% in the next 7 days, 0%, by the way, between now and the 4th. So as we get into the weekend and early next week, low pressure could develop on this front that is now clearing the East Coast. So those of you watching Cape Cod, the Jersey Shore, Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, the Outer Banks, this is going to drop south, and those areas will be fine through Sunday, through Saturday and Sunday. But down here and the Carolina beaches, south of the Outer Banks, look out for showers and storms, and they may be accentuated by potentially developing weak depression. Again, the odds are only 40%, Bill. We're just going to watch and wait and follow the developments as things take shape later in the weekend and next week. In the meantime, temperatures in the mid-80s right now. By the way, Bill, the water temperature, 87 degrees, 3 degrees above average. And remember, the warm waters of the Gulf figure into hurricane development later in the season. It's not the end-all, but it is one of the factors.
Mike, the map says 6 inches of rain for some people, half a foot.
That's not out of the question through the weekend. Some areas could see 4 to 6 inches of rain, but again, it's just dependent on where the storm's set up. As you know, you can get a thunderstorm that drops an inch or so in a couple of hours. We'll watch that. So yeah, there could be some localized flash flooding. The best safety tip right now is to get off the beach and off the golf course if lightning